has been appointed to lead the funding of Ethiopia's Bishoftu International Airport project. This $7.8 billion project was signed on Monday, that's yesterday, by Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and African Bank President Akinwumi Adesina. Once completed, the airport, located 40 kilometers south of Ethiopia's capital, Addis Ababa, will be the continent's largest. To talk to us more about the partnership project, we're joined on the line by Ethiopian journalist, Baseline Africa contributor Tizita Shewaferaw, who was at the signing ceremony, who attended that yesterday. Tizita, thank you so much for making time for us this morning. How are you?
Thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thanks.
See you.
Great. Thank you so much. So what is the significance of this project, particularly at this time for Ethiopia?
Okay. The significance of this project is it's a scale up for Ethiopian Airlines because the current airport, the Bole International Airport, is approaching its operational ceiling. In the last year, it handled about 19 million passengers and its maximum capacity is about 25 million passengers annually. So with the rapid growth of Ethiopian Airlines, a new airport hub has become necessary. And this project has been in progress for the last 10 years. And they just selected a place, like you said, 40 kilometers outside of Addis Ababa. So it will be a much better outlet for Ethiopia and the continent of Africa as well.
As you mentioned, there is the Bole International Airport currently in play in Addis Ababa or in operation. So what will that focus on that airport be once this new airport is constructed, and how does it fit into Ethiopian Airlines Group's vision and growth plan?
Okay, so the Bole International Airport, the current airport, is going to be fully for domestic travels. About 90% of the domestic travels will be at the Bole International Airport, and the new Bishoftu International Airport will be for international travels and will only handle about 10% of the domestic travels. Yeah.
The airport will be Africa's... sorry?
What was your next question?
The airport will be Africa's biggest once it's completed, with the capacity for 60 million passengers annually, eventually growing that to 110 million passengers, and that's the forecast. What makes Ethiopia strategic in housing such a project and achieving this goal?
Yeah, as we know, Ethiopian Airlines has been the pride of Africa in terms of transportation and travel. So it's only appropriate that it holds its strategy and grow the strategy in line with its scale, and it's scaling up fast. So it's only fair that a new strategic airport city is in line with the growth. I think the project also incorporates significant resettlement programs because more than 2,000 farmers used to be settled in the area that's now going to be the airport hub. So it's also allocated like 350 million US dollars for resettlement of those farmers for housing, livelihood restorations, and training and development.
An African Development Bank report listed the continent's airlines that carry the most passengers and citing Ethiopia as the top, followed by Egypt with Egypt Air and South Africa's SA Fair at third place. Do you see Ethiopia working with these other countries in other partnerships to propel integration and connectivity on the continent?
Yeah, even yesterday at the signing ceremony with the AFDB, representatives from Malawi and Togo and Zambia were present, among others. These countries have been working with Ethiopian Airlines closely. So I see Ethiopian Airlines working with the rest of the African countries as well.
And according to some of the talks you heard at the signing ceremony, what challenges could a project of this magnitude pose in Ethiopia, as much as there are many opportunities? And in what ways do you think Prime Minister Abiy Ahmed and his government should address these?
So the challenges that are projected are mainly of finding finance, and that's where the AFDB comes in because it has been appointed as a lead mandate for the project, and they're also working with KPMG as a financial advisor. So I'm hoping it will be a good opportunity and they will try to solve this financial issue.
In terms of the project contributing to international travel, it's in alignment with the African Union's Agenda 2063 on continental integration. What do you think this means for regional connectivity and economic growth within East African and North African states?
I believe it will position Ethiopia and also Africa as a continental and global transport hub. And the success of this project depends equally on technical execution and financial management and delivery as well. But I believe it will position the continent as a transport hub.
From your takeaways from yesterday's signing ceremony, what would you say the complementary projects could be that Ethiopia can look at now with the construction of this airport to ensure that it's successfully run and maintained?
So this is not only airport construction. It's like an airport city. So when the construction is completed, they're planning to also develop hotels, retails, and recreational areas. So I feel like it will be a good economic hub and an airport city that's thriving.
All right, your final thoughts, Tizita, on yesterday's event and the mood as far as construction of this airport is concerned. And of course, I'm sure we'll be checking into Baseline Africa for other news on the developments on this and other similar projects in Ethiopia. Tizita, are you still there? All right, let's leave it on that. Oh, yes, there you are. Please continue.
What was the question? Sorry.
In terms of your final thoughts then on yesterday's event and the current mood when it comes to the construction of this airport, not just for Ethiopia, but as you say, there were other representatives from other countries moving forward. What would you say that maybe complementary projects that Ethiopia can look at now to go with the construction of this airport to make sure that it's successful in how it's run and maintained?
I feel like execution is key. So, and like I said, apart from the airport and the runway, the cargo, the construction of the supplementary projects like hotels, retail centers, and recreational areas will also bring the construction much more bigger.
Thank you so much again for your time, Tizita. We appreciate it. You have a good rest of your day.
Thank you so much.
Great. Tizita Shewaferaw is Ethiopian journalist, writer, and contributor for business publication Baseline Africa, based there in Ethiopia.
Annie Kalonji.